On a rainy Saturday morning, the farmers came out, local urban farmers came out to East Warren Farmers Market. This is the grand opening, and it was sponsored by Grow Detroit, and that is a local urban farmers organization. And we're going to talk with Ryan Hertz. He's the coordinator of Grow Detroit, and here's what he had to say on opening day of East Warren Farmers Market.
With Ryan, what is your position with Detroit Grow? Are you with Grow Detroit?
Yeah, GROW stands for Growing and Retailing Opportunities Wayne County. We work on the east side of Detroit and in Highland Park with gardeners to help support them with entrepreneurial projects, really trying to help keep sustainable agricultural businesses in the city, trying to grow them. And this is our farmers market. It's our first day. This is Vang Family Farms right behind me, and they came in from outside the city, but most of our growers are urban growers. So
really?
we're trying to create a retail space for them.
A lot of people, they think, oh, Detroit, it's a city. You know, why would I have a garden in the city?
We have an incredible, for unfortunate reasons, we have an incredible amount of vacant land in the city of Detroit. And that said, for better or worse, there's a lot of opportunity to grow food in the city. There's a lot of people already doing this. Garden Resource Program's been promoting it and teaching people for several years. I think since 2003 or 2004, they've been teaching courses on urban gardening. Before that, Detroit Agriculture Network's been around for a long time working on that issue. So there's a core group of people already growing a lot of food in the city.
And the grocery store issue, living down here, it's hard to get fresh food in a grocery store.
It is. There's been a lot of studies on the issue of food deserts in Detroit. There have been some new grocery stores that have opened that we're really trying to support as well. That said, the further you have to travel to get fresh foods, the more likely you are to have food-related health problems or diet-related health problems, regardless of any other factor. Mari Gallagher did a study on that and found that the further you have to travel, you really are less likely to get higher nutrition. So small neighborhood markets like this provide easy, quick access for people who might otherwise be able to drive further to get to a new grocery store in the city, but might on occasion be more likely to frequent a liquor store, gas station, or something along those lines. Having it right in the neighborhood really allows people to just come out, walk right outside, and buy some fresh foods.
Right, and the vendors here, where do they grow their food? On vacant lots or on their backyard?
Often on vacant lots, some in the backyard. We have some folks from Highland Park who are backyard gardeners, and they do an incredible job of producing large amounts of food in Highland Park, right on their lots. We have over here, if you turn slightly behind me over here, Vandalia Gardens. It's an east side garden. They garden on a vacant lot, but it no longer looks like a vacant lot. It looks like a farm. It's pretty beautiful, worth checking out if you have a chance.
All right.
Depending on how well this goes, and after we evaluate this whole process, we'll be talking more about the possibility of expanding this program.
All right, thank you so much. And one more thing about food prices. Does that have anything to do with the increase of farmers markets?
Well, yeah, I think it does, and I think what people are realizing is even if your food costs the same at a grocery store or at a farmer's market, when you buy something at a farmer's market, you're getting the true value of that product. You're buying it directly from the farmer, and you're really supporting your local agricultural businesses and your local economy. When you go to a store and you buy a tomato that's been shipped from California, if that tomato costs $1, you're spending 40 or 50 cents of that on gasoline to move the tomato to the store. You're not getting the value. And people recognize that value. And as fuel costs continue to go up, that's going to become more and more of an issue. And if food prices stay the same, it's going to be because of a loss of quality in the produce. It's not going to be because of some kind of magical, subsidizing happening. But that is the reason you're able to even buy food at such a low cost. A lot of farmers that are conventional farmers selling to grocery stores are really subsidized. They would be operating on a loss if they weren't.
Okay.
So that said, we really want to be able to support sustainable agricultural business, and that means direct marketing, where you go and you meet your farmer face to face and you buy food from them on a weekly basis. And that's really what we want to see.
All right, so you're keeping the money in the community.
Keeping the money in the community, supporting local farmers. It's really important that we have a real understanding of how our food gets to us when we're eating it. it's pretty incredible, the food economies, the scale that it gets to, and really it can be as simple as growing your own food. It can be as simple as you know, a farmer having a CSA, a community supported agriculture program, and having members that they deliver their produce to every week. Those simple systems are so much more efficient, so much more sustainable. They're healthier, and they create real human relationships, and you really get to know the food that you're eating because you know that it comes from people's work. It's not something that just appears magically on a shelf or all wrapped up nice. Having a real relationship with somebody who grows your food is one of the most rewarding things somebody can do, both in terms of economic value and in terms of spiritual value and in terms of really just being connected to what sustains you.
All right.
So,
well, thank you so much for your time here.
Yeah,
I know you're
enjoy the market.
Busy and yeah, of course.
Shop, have fun.
All right, thank you.
Thank
We will.
Yeah, but they're good, aren't they?
And even blueberry bushes. Blueberries.
Oh, wow. Yeah, well, I guess.
East Warren Market, there were about 10 vendors there selling various things, from flowers to plants to vegetables, all Michigan produce in season at the moment, and a lot of people were educated by the vendors on what to do with these products.
We're out here today with Chris Hartfield.
Hello.
A volunteer for Grow Detroit. And he got the tag, and he's counting people today. He's counting the number of people that came out to the market to shop. And so Chris, how many people is it a good turnout?
Officially, we're at about 170 right now. There's been a little bit of rain, excuse me, 171. There's been a lot of rain earlier, but we had a nice turnout, and now that things have, you know, kind of calmed down a little.
Right, with the rain.
Still getting people coming out, so we're looking to have at least 200, 250 people by the end of the day.
Wow.
Great turnout.
Great turnout.
Hey, what's up, man?
Right? I can stick down.
Got to, right? Well,
Look at that dog, he's walking sideways.
do we want? I think he's taking a short. I think he's taking a short.
And we've got 200.
200
Man, they don't have kale, so I can shake some kale. That's what we need the kids shake.
200 was the goal today.
Oh, I go tell Ryan.
So Chris,
Beautiful. Yes.
how happy are you that you hit the goal just now?
I am incredibly elated. It was raining, it was gloomy, people came out, they supported, they shopped, they stopped, they talked. Couldn't ask for anything better. And I got to eat blueberries and click this clicker all day.
So you said that you saw some people, they got their stuff, they got their bags, and then they went to their car, and then they came back.
And came back for a second round. Yeah, it's a couple people that bought potted plants, stowed them away, came back for fruit and vegetables, herbs, what have you.
And they came back to talk even?
Absolutely. So,
all right.
I'm a happy camper. How about you, Jenny?
I'm very happy. Despite the rain, we made our goal. Very exciting. The vendors are happy. I talked around. A couple of them said this is the best market they've been to in a while.
Wow.
So I'm happy for them.